Hello everyone. In today's chess video, I'm going to teach you what are files, ranks and chess notation because it is very important for you all to learn about this. So, right here. Now first let's learn what are files. In chess, a board is divided into 64 squares with 8 files like this. These all are files. Sorry. This is called the A file, the B file, the C file, the D file, and so on and so forth. And now what are ranks? This is the eighth rank, this is the seventh rank, this is the sixth rank. So this is what you call. So basically, if I ask you what is this, so you might say F file. That's correct. And if I call you what is this, so you might say second rank. That's correct as well. So these are very important to learn because in my coming videos and even my previous videos, I talk a lot about these files and it is very important for you all to learn this. Okay, let's go to what is chess notation now. So a chess notation is something like you play e4. So whenever I say I play moves, I say the square name and piece I move. So it's something like e4. That means the pawn goes to e4. As you can see here, this is e4 first move, and then if you play something like e5, this is e5. So right, the pawn moves to e5. So it's taking the square name. And why? How is it taken? Like this, see. It's on the E5 and it's on the fifth rank. So E and 5. So it's called E5. Now imagine we play something like Queen G4. Imagine. So what is this? Now first in chess notation, if you want to write that move, so we will write Q on capital letter and then G4. So why we are going to the G rank and fourth no sorry G file and the fourth rank. So this is the Queen, Q capital and G4. Always the file comes first. You cannot write Queen 4G. Okay, you have to always write Queen G4. Okay, let's look at another example. Let's go Queen H5. So why H and 5? So Queen G5. Let's take another example. So after E5, what if you play Knight to F3? Now, this is something which you need to know. So, in chess, there are two pieces which start with the letter K, the king and the knight. Now, you might be thinking that every other move, like imagine you play bishop to c4. So, we say B capital because this starts with B. But when we do knight to f3, like knight to f3, why is it not K? Why? Because imagine here if you write king e2 right now, it will show K because king is more higher value. In chess, always knight to f3 or knight to any knight move is always regarded as n whatever. Okay, this is now for f file and third rank. So this is called knight to f3. Let's look at more moves. Knight to c6. See, knight to c6 here. Then let's go d4. And now in pawns, we don't say p. We only write d4, the square name. Because it doesn't have any value of writing p d4. It looks silly. So we just write d4. It's more simple. So, and now if you want to capture anything, imagine if you want to capture like this. So it will say E captures D4, which basically means this was an E rank. Okay, so it captures D4, and capture is always denoted by X, and it captures it. So E captures D4 because it is on the E file. Remember, so E captures D4, and if you write it with a knight, if you like take it with a knight, imagine. So knight captures D4, so it will be N because knight is N. Remember, captures d4. So knight captures d4. You don't write the square like knight f3 captures d4. You don't do that. You just write knight captures d4. Imagine a knight captures d4. Same thing, right? You capture this. This is knight captures d4, and this is same thing. So knight captures d4. So there will be same moves. And now we'll capture the queen. So it will be queen captures d4. Capital Q and X d4. Okay, because the D file and the fourth rank. Okay. Let's look at more examples. After this, if we play something like knight f6, so it will be knight f6 because the n, and it goes on. But now imagine we have to give some checks. So let's go here. So e4, e5. Oh, sorry, this is the French defense, and we play this and this. Now, if we give a check, I'll show you how is it denoted. So imagine bishop to b5 check. So in check, always has a plus sign, and you write the move. So bishop, the capital B, because bishop starts with B, and then the b5 square, and when you give a check, you have this plus sign. Now, imagine, I'll show you more examples. So if you play c6, imagine, I play bishop captures c6. Just imagine, you will not do that in the game. So again, it's a check. So bishop captures c6, check. Okay, this is the way you do it. Again, let's look at more things. Now imagine you do bishop to d7. Again, same thing. Bishop captures d7 plus sign, check. Plus is denoted as check. Let's look at more examples. Let's do here. So here, if we play something like f3, just an example. f3, no pawn like p3, it's just f3. And e5, g4, and queen to h4. This is the fool's mate, and this is just checkmate. Just telling you. A checkmate in two moves. This is an example I'm showing you how to denote checkmate. A checkmate is denoted by an hashtag sign. Hashtag for checkmate. Because this checkmate, it's queen h4 hashtag. Okay? Okay, so let's look at this example now. So here, if we want to play rook to e1, so we just don't like re1. Why? Because if you write rook e1, like in a chess game, like after every move you note the move. So if you just write rook to e1, the people who read that book will be confused. Why? Because they might be thinking which rook to e1. Even this rook can come to e1, even this rook can come to e1. So which of the rooks will come to e1, right? That's the problem. So you have to write which rook is coming. So first you have to write rook f to e1. That means the rook standing on the f file will come to e1. So basically rook f to e1. Imagine if there was a piece here. So if you want to capture it, you would write rook f captures x sign e1. Okay? After this, let's look at more examples. Let's look at this example now. So it's not a position obviously, but I just made this example. Now imagine if a knight wants to come here. So we cannot just write n e6. Which knight is going to e6? So we write, like imagine like I play this knight to e6. Come on. So there will be knight c to e6 because the knight was on the c file. So knight c to e6. Okay. So these were all the examples right now. And thank you so much for being here till the end. And please like, share and subscribe and tell me in the comments which video do you want next. Bye bye.